Hi, Beth Reddy here, Health and Wellness Programs Coordinator for Beaver Valley Ski Club. This is another mini session, and I'm going to say this is less of a meditation and more of a visualization. So it's not going to be very long, and I'm not going to explain it very much. I'll talk a little bit more about it afterwards, why I did what I did. So I'm going to suggest sitting is probably the best position today because it's not long. So sit where you can settle with ease, and I'll invite you to close your eyes because I think this is best done with your eyes closed so you're not looking out around at things and your mind is busy labeling stuff. So you can very easily focus on something. If you find, on the words I'm saying, if you find that that's difficult, maybe even just drop your eyelids down like you're closing your eyes halfway and look at something in front of you or below you that is kind of nondescript and you can have a bit more of a soft gaze. So take a moment to settle into the shape that you want to be in. Feel the earth beneath your feet, your piece of your earth, your whatever represents the earth to you when you're connecting to earth. And I always like to invite everyone to take a breath in and sigh on the exhale. You can do that 2 or 3 times and feel how that serves you to settle into the shape you're in. And we begin this visualization by picturing a kitchen. It could be your kitchen. It's a familiar kitchen. You know your way around this kitchen. And on one of the counters, look around. One of the counters is a bowl with fruit in it. And it might not typically be something that you have in your kitchen, but today you do. So picture a bowl full of fruit. And you move over towards it. And as you get closer to it, you see that all of one side is full of lemons. And you can see they're different, slightly different shapes and slightly different sizes, but they all look fresh. And you're familiar with a lemon, so you can look at it and you know, without even touching it, what the skin is going to feel like. But go ahead and in your mind's eye, pick one up and feel the weight of it, the texture of it, a little bit of a dimpled skin, dimpled surface, a little bit of a waxy kind of a feel to it. It's not smooth. How else might you describe it to yourself? Bring it up to your face and smell. There's a faint lemony smell. It's very fresh smelling. It's familiar. And then put the lemon down. Happens to be a cutting board right there with a knife. And you take your knife and you cut the lemon in half. And as you cut it, you see juice squirt out. You see a few droplets of juice dribble out onto the cutting board. And you can look inside and see the little pockets that contain the juice. You can see the pits. You can see how thick the skin is, or the rind. And maybe even a faint smell that's drifting up to your nose. So cut a wedge from that half. And lift up that wedge and bring it up to your nose so you can smell it more closely. Beautiful lemon scent. And very gradually bring it towards your lips. Feel it tingling on your lips, and then take a little bite and squeeze the lemon juice into your mouth. And notice what you're experiencing. And allow whatever it is that you're experiencing to be there. For some, you might not notice anything. But if you're familiar with a lemon, more than likely you're feeling that sense of puckering in your mouth. It's familiar to know that sensation of biting what a lemon would taste like. That sour taste. And then I invite you to slowly open your eyes. So this visualization is to demonstrate that what we think, we feel. So whether it's in the mouth or whether it's somewhere else in the body, what we think, we feel. And how closely related they are. So it can also work, what we feel, we will think. And that means we can perpetuate an idea or a story that we don't have all the details for. And we can feel an emotion attached to the way we're describing this story to be. And that becomes so much a part of us that we believe it. We just keep going back and forth between the thinking and the feeling. And so if we can remember that in any given situation, is this an accurate thing I'm thinking? Is it an accurate feeling I'm feeling? And the most important question, I think, to ask, do I have all the facts of the story? And then see if it's possible to allow your mind to be a little bit more open, that it might not be what you're thinking. Therefore, you don't have to feel what you're feeling. And that is freeing. So I hope you enjoyed tasting your lemon today. I hope you like lemons. Thank you for joining me. Peace.